Hello dear students of grade 7, welcome to the educational channel. Our episode today is about writing from Unit 4, Instructions and Directions. First of all, look at this picture and tell me what is it about. What is this picture about? Well done, it is a school. What does your school look like? Very good, you can use descriptions such as my school is a large school, it's a small school, it's a modern school, or it's an old or spacious school. What are the facilities of your school? Look at these pictures and tell me. Well done, this one is a science lab, school library, art room, computer lab, sports hall, and the school canteen. In your school, there are rules to keep everyone safe. Can you remember any of these rules? These are some of the rules. Now let's try to remember together. From this picture, can you guess what is this rule? Well done, wear the school uniform. This one? Excellent, listen to the teacher. And this one is keep your school clean and tidy. Very good. This one, raise your hand to speak and hear. Respect and help others. Very good. Now look at this science lab. What is wrong with this science lab? These students didn't follow the rules in the science lab. As you can see, what do you think they should or must do? Well done, don't eat or drink in the science lab. Always wear a lab coat and goggles. Don't play games or tricks. Never work alone. Don't touch your face. And keep the lab clean and tidy. Today we are going to practice writing a composition about school rules and safety in the science lab. In every school, there are rules or things students must follow to make sure that all students behave well and they are safe. Plan and write a composition of 2 paragraphs, not less than 8 sentences about your school rules in general and the safety rules in the science lab. So start, dear students, with planning, then write the composition of 2 paragraphs, not less than 8 sentences. The first paragraph should be about your school rules, and the second paragraph should be about the rules in the science lab. These guide words may help you. Make sure that you understand and read the guide words carefully to use them in meaningful sentences. The guide words are corridor, respect, wear, clean, tidy, touch, face, and games. Before you start writing, remember that your topic should have 2 paragraphs with 2 different ideas. Remember that you have to start with outlining. It is brainstorming, which means thinking of words, verbs, nouns, adjectives, adverbs, and phrases related to the topic. Then complete the graphic organizer and use it to write the first draft. The steps of writing should start with the first draft, then editing and correcting the mistakes, finally publishing the final draft without any mistakes. Don't forget to use the rubrics. Check your ideas, coherence, number of sentences, punctuation, handwriting, spelling, and grammar. The rubrics is your guide to perfect writing. Don't forget to start with the plan. The plan is the graphic organizer or a mind map. 2, exposition of ideas and coherence. Make sure that your ideas are coherent, connected to each other, and related to the topic. 3, paragraphing and the required number of sentences. You should have 2 paragraphs and not less than 8 sentences. Use correct grammar and correct spelling. Use clear and neat handwriting and correct punctuation. So these rubrics, if you follow them, you will get the full mark because it is your deal with the teacher. 2 marks to be deducted from the total mark for changing the format. So if you were asked to write a report, you should write a report. If you were asked to write an email, stick to the email format. Off-point topics receive 0. You should write about the topic that you are asked to write about. Don't write about something else. This is how you design your paragraph. Start with the topic sentence, then the supporting details, finally the concluding sentence. The topic sentence should include what is the paragraph about. The supporting details should include sub-ideas supporting the topic sentence. And the concluding sentence, you can write your opinion there. Now let's start thinking of words related to the topic. School rules and safety in the science lab. So ask yourself some questions such as, what are the school rules and what are the safety rules in the science lab? Think of verbs related to the topic school rules and safety in the science lab. Verbs can be well done, touch, wear, play, walk, follow and respect, come and throw. Now think of nouns related to the school rules and science lab rules. Very good. Nouns can be class, uniform, classmates, teachers, floor and rubbish, science lab and lab coat. Now think of adjectives and adverbs related to the school rules and science lab rules. Adjectives and adverbs can be clean, tidy, safe and alone. In a mind map, organize your main ideas and supporting details. So start with the topic, then write the 2 main ideas. Finally, write the supporting details for each main idea. The topic here is the school rules and safety in the science lab. So start with the topic. The first main idea should be about school rules. The second main idea should be about safety in the science lab. For school rules, we can come up with some supporting details such as wear a uniform, come on time, respect everyone, and keep the class clean. For the second idea, safety in the science lab, let's think of some supporting details about safety in the science lab. You can come up with some details or ideas such as wear a lab coat and goggles, never eat or drink, keep it clean, and don't touch your face. Now let's complete the outline. So again, we start with the topic, school rules and safety in the science lab. The first main idea should be about school rules. The supporting details can be wear a uniform, come on time, respect everyone, keep the class clean, don't throw rubbish, and don't walk around during class time. For the second idea, safety in the science lab, you can come up with rules such as wear a lab coat and goggles, never eat or drink, don't touch your face, keep the lab clean, don't work alone, and don't play games or tricks. Use the graphic organizer to make an outline for the topic. So from the ideas that we have used in our mind map, we are going to write our first draft. Your first draft should include 2 paragraphs. The first paragraph should include an introductory statement about the first idea and some supporting details, while the second paragraph should include introductory statement about the second idea, some supporting details, and a conclusion. So don't forget to write the conclusion at the end of the second paragraph. Now let's analyze the topic. As we said, dear students, that the first paragraph should include an introductory statement and some supporting details. So the introductory statement about the first idea is, in my school, there are many rules we must follow. The supporting details start from here. First, we must come to school on time. Second, we have to wear a school uniform. Third, never throw rubbish on the floor. Fourth, we must respect all our classmates and teachers. Fifth, never walk around the classroom and the school corridors during class time. And finally, we must keep our classrooms clean and tidy. Again, dear students, notice that we have used some ideas from our mind map to design this paragraph. The ideas are: number 1, come to school on time. 2, wear a school uniform. 3, never throw rubbish on the floor. 4, respect all classmates and teachers. And 5, never walk around the classroom and the school corridors. And number 6, keep our classrooms clean and tidy. Now let's move to the second paragraph. And as we said before, the second paragraph should include an introductory statement about the second idea, some supporting details, and a conclusion. The introductory statement for the second paragraph is, also, there are rules in the science lab to keep students safe. The supporting details start from here. First, they must wear lab coats and goggles. Second, don't touch your face. Third, never work alone in the science lab. Fourth, never play games or play tricks. Sixth, don't eat or drink in the science lab. And finally, always keep the lab clean and tidy. And this is the conclusion for the second paragraph. Notice, dear students, that we have used some ideas from the previous mind map to design this paragraph. The ideas that we have used are: number 1, wear lab coats and goggles. 2, don't touch your face. 3, never work alone. 4, never play games or tricks. 5, don't eat or drink in the science lab. And number 6, keep the lab clean and tidy. Now, did I make a checklist? Check that your paragraph has a topic sentence, some supporting details, and a conclusion. When editing your paragraph, make sure that you have capital letters, correct punctuation, correct word choice, correct spelling, and your sentences make sense. Now, this is my first draft. Let's check spelling, punctuation marks, and the grammar. In my school, there are many rules we must follow. Any mistakes here? Well done. Rule has a grammatical mistake. It should be replaced with rules, plural, because the word many indicates plural. First, we must come to school on time. Second, we have to wear a school uniform. Any mistakes here? Well done. Uniform has a spelling mistake. It should be corrected this way. Third, never throw rubbish on the floor. Fourth, we must respect all our classmates and teachers. Fifth, never walks around the classroom and school corridors during class time. Any mistakes here? Well done. Walks has a grammatical mistake. It should be replaced with walk. We should say never walk. And finally, we must keep our classrooms clean and tidy. Anything missing here? Well done. There is a missing full stop at the end of the sentence. Let's move to the second paragraph. Also, there is rules in the science lab. Any mistake here? Well done. Is has a grammatical mistake. It should be replaced with are because we are using rules. It indicates plural. First, they must wear lab coats and goggles. Second, don't touch your face. Any mistakes here? Well done. Touch has a spelling mistake. It should be corrected this way. Third, never work alone in the science lab. Fourth, never play games or play tricks. Doesn't eat or drink in the science lab. It's clear that you have a mistake here. It is a grammatical mistake. Well done. Doesn't should be replaced with don't eat. And finally, always keep the lab clean and tidy. Now let's check again, dear students, that your paragraph has a topic sentence, some supporting details, and a conclusion. When editing your paragraph, make sure that you have correct capital letters, correct punctuation, correct word choice, correct spelling, and your sentences make sense. Now, if you check that everything is okay, you have to publish your final draft. This is the final draft that you have to publish without any mistakes. And now, dear students, we come to the end of this episode. In this episode, we learned how to brainstorm, how to complete an outline, how to write the topic sentence and the main idea, how to write the supporting details, and how to use the rubrics properly and publish my writing. Thank you for watching. See you soon and goodbye.